What's going on? I'm DJ Hazmat. DJ Hazmat here.
Yeah, Matty Wills checking in as well.
It's Matty Matt Live post-game playoff win brought to you by Jack Daniels.
Yeah, crazy, man. Jack Daniels has always made whiskey, and if they have it their way, they always will. But there's one thing Jack can't make more of, and that is moments.
Those are on us to create like tonight. So let's just make sure we're making the most of every moment we have. Make it count. Jack Daniels, please drink responsibly.
Yeah, Tennessee whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Jack Daniel Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Jack Daniels and old number 7 are registered. Now here's a word from our sponsor.
Hey, let's go.
I've always wanted to do that.
I've always wanted to do that.
We'll have one of everything. I always wanted to do this.
I always wanted to do that!
Next round on me.
Damn.
The Browns have won. We beat the Pittsburgh Steelers playoffs. Everybody make some noise. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Live, what's going on?
Crazy.
Oh, my God.
Crazy.
Is it crazy, though? Yes,
Crazy.
Go ahead.
Matt Live checking in, of course, for the post-game show. Hey, one thing that I'm excited about is this ain't our last show either, man. We got one more show at least. Bare minimum.
More money.
Yeah, you already know. So big-time winners, man. Cleveland Browns 48-37 over the hated rival Pittsburgh Steelers. In Pittsburgh, in Heinz Stadium. Big-time win for the Browns with all of everything that we had to sit and go through last week, not being able to practice, not having Kevin Stefanski on the sideline. It's crazy, man. The odds were really stacked up against them boys, and they came through, man. They came through.
Listen, and to all the Pittsburgh Steelers who was talking trash about us beating their second team, about us. We just beat the Pittsburgh Steelers with no head coach, with practice squad DBs. Forget the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is our moment right now. I'm telling you, if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you suck right now. Juju Smith-Schuster or Doo Schuster, you suck. You should have never opened your mouth and said nothing before this game. And that's the reason why karma is up.
This is crazy.
Let's go.
Wow.
Man, what can we say? What can we say? Baker Mayfield had a very efficient game. You know what I'm saying? He threw, 3 touchdown passes?
Baker was 21 of 34, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Baker did exactly what you wanted Baker to do in a playoff game. He didn't make any mistakes. And inversely, on the other side, Ben Roethlisberger, who threw 68 times, by the way.
68?
Dude, 47 of 68 for 501 yards. He threw 4 touchdowns, but he also threw 4 interceptions. And those interceptions threw Pittsburgh literally out of the game. You can say Ben Roethlisberger cost Pittsburgh this game. You can say it. Down 28-0 before you can even blink. The score was 28-0. Game was essentially over at that point, man. Big time win for the Browns. Crazy, man. Crazy. On to the Chiefs next week.
Especially, like, the moment feels so much more special in that it's who we beat and how we beat them.
Absolutely.
Ben Roethlisberger, they've been scrolling it across the screen all day that he was 20-something and 2-1 against the Browns.
Yeah.
That we haven't beat them in Heinz Field in over 17 years. And when we finally do, it's in a playoff game to eliminate them from the postseason. Man, you can holler about 2020 all you want right now. I am looking at this year as a win for the Cleveland Browns. And I mean, we're not done because we have to go to Kansas City. We have to face Kansas City. But we're going to relish in this right now, man.
Oh, for sure.
Relish in this.
Oh,
I got to go
sure.
check my social media and all of the Pittsburgh Steelers fans that I've had to deal with my entire life. Take that. Give me some comments. Yvonne? What's up, Yvonne? what is it? First win in Pittsburgh. Man, get them off the screen. I don't like that. I don't like that comment. First win in Pittsburgh.
I think they were bigging us up.
Give me somebody else.
Come on, man.
He said, I want to thank God. Without you, none of this would be possible. I also want to thank my mom. You know, you don't understand what it is for a fan who is as old as I am. And the last time that we were in the playoffs, we played the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is what I was trying to get you to not allude to. And we were up big in the first half. And then they came back. We blew it. They came back and won the game. So I didn't want to repeat that performance. I didn't want to put that energy in the air. I didn't want to speak on it. I didn't want to talk about nothing about no teams coming back on us because words have power. And I just said, you know what? We're not going to speak on it. We're just going to be like, we're just going to watch the game. And shout out to our acting head coach. Yeah. That screenplay to Chubb there on that drive, that was a hell of a call. That was a hell of a call for us to go up and get that last touchdown that we scored in that time, because Pittsburgh had all the momentum and you had that sinking feeling like, oh Lord, here we go.
There were definitely some moments in the second half where you were just like, you guys gotta get it back in gear a little bit. But to Baker's credit, he did not fold, bro. No. It was that one pass where where the wide receiver slipped, and that it was that one pass where you was like, oh, come on, Baker, hold it down. But he didn't really make any more mistakes. And shout out to Jarvis Landry. When we didn't have all those players against the Jets, he was really the only one that I was like, no, we need Jarvis Landry on this field. And tonight he showed his leadership. He showed his toughness. You saw Pittsburgh was getting chippy there at the end, trying to lay all on the guys all extra long and stuff like that. Jarvis was pushing back and fighting back, man. He showed the grit, and he I don't know, man. Big time win for the Browns.
We got to show Chandra some love. Put Chandra's comment up there. I love Chandra's comment where it says the Browns has much love. Thank you. And then she said that I want to put the one up there where she said the Steelers. The other one where she said the Steelers suck. I want to put that up there. Put that the Steelers suck on the board, because we can say that right now. They suck. We beat their asses today. And it ain't nothing they can say to try and change the narrative of what happened today. We jumped on them early when we held on. They never had a lead. They were never even close to even coming back to gaining the lead. And it was just a beat down. Straight up. We beat the Pittsburgh Steelers down in Heinz Field in the playoffs with Ben Roethlisberger starting. Oh, this is an amazing feeling right now.
Arrested Ben Roethlisberger, something that they was hyping up. He's getting his rest. We didn't have a head coach today, we had a head coach who coached one game. I think they said he coached a Cowboys game a couple years ago or something like that. Yes. We didn't have our head coach in this game. We practiced, one, maybe 2 days this whole week, and we beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh in a playoff game. You really can't this feeling is incredible, bro. It's incredible.
And I'm glad to share with you, who was a long, you've never seen the Cleveland Browns do this.
Never. You've never seen the Browns win a playoff
elevate in the playoffs. And you know what I'm saying? I have. And I've been waiting for it for so long, ever since the team left here and went and became the Ravens, and everybody acted as if the Cleveland Browns, they were the name that was just synonymous with losing in the NFL. It doesn't matter how bad any other team was in the NFL. It's always the Browns. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy we were such an easy target, an easy joke. And now here we are sitting atop the Pittsburgh Steelers, them bums. Man, did we do the
back-to-back? Beat them back to back.
Corvette? Did we do the Corvette dance on them? Because we should have did the Corvette dance on them like Juju Smith.
I don't remember seeing it.
Listen, that was his dance on the logos. And to be honest, Juju Smith-Schuster had a monster game stat-wise. Stat-wise. So he did everything he could to back up his words, but it wasn't enough. You know what,
shit,
Schuster.
So we completely ignored our feature. So we usually give a game ball out. We usually grade our head coach, give a report card grade out, and then we move on and look towards next week. The game ball to me just goes to the acting head coach. I don't even know. Was it Mike Pfeiffer? Was he the acting head coach today?
Prefer.
Mike Prefer, shouts out to you, dog. You get the game ball today. You won a playoff game and you beat the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He might have made himself a candidate. He might have made himself a candidate to get a head coaching job after the performance that he did today.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People, I mean, it would be a knee-jerk reaction. Other teams might want to slow down. But I'm just saying, today, for him to step in while Coach Stefanski was on his couch in his basement watching the game, and he even I watched interviews on him. I wanted to like kind of get a gauge of like his personality and how the team would relate to him. And he said he wanted to be an extension of Kevin Stefanski. Well, sir, you were more than an extension of Kevin Stefanski.
Damn good job.
You did a great job today. You know what I'm saying? It got a little pretentious in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, we turned it back on and we finished the game off. And that's what I'm always talking about. Finish the game. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how many points you are up by. You know what I'm saying? If you were able to score, they're able to score. So he was able to finish the game. And I'm telling you, that screen pass to Chubb was it for me. When they threw that screen pass to Chubb and he scored on that, I was like, this is it. This is it right here. Okay. Post up. What up, PJ? What up, Tracy? What up, Pearl? Yeah, we knocked the Steelers down. I don't care about how many notches. They are done. They have to think about next year. Wait till next year, Steelers. Yeah. How does that feel?
Yeah.
They always trying to say it to us. Let us say it to them. It's next year time for you as we move on to go play the Kansas City Chiefs.
If you watch football, you know in the postseason, you have to have a run game. And just coming into this game with Pittsburgh really not having a run game and the Browns having an extremely talented backfield, you know, I was hoping that we would be able to lean on that. And obviously we were able to do that. What would you give old Mikey on a report card today? What grade would you give him today? Because I got a grade written down.
And I have to give him an A.
Yeah, I got him an A++.
You step yes. If you step in your first time head coaching an NFL football game and you go into an environment like this, even though the Pittsburgh Steelers had no fans except for family and friends in the stands, so it wasn't necessarily a true home field advantage for them. But we hadn't won in Heinz Field in 17 years, 17 years. And you march this team into this stadium and we jump on them early. And then we continue
28 rock
keep them down. I mean, what's up? PJ gave me a high five. You know what I'm saying? My people's is rolling out. Listen, I'm telling you, I have to, like you said, give him an A+ for stepping in. Just due to the circumstances.
Yeah,
he has to get an A++.
Did you hear when we had our two offensive linemen hurt? No offensive line coach, no offensive line backup coach, like on the field or on the sideline at all. Like just crazy circumstances, man. Hopefully next week we can get a little bit healthier. We do play the Kansas City Chiefs next week. The Chiefs, like the Steelers, unlike the Steelers, they rested everybody this week because they didn't have a game. Go ahead.
And I want to go ahead and highlight Debbie Douglas because she's talking trash. She's a Chiefs fan and she was cheering for us. You know, she was cheering for us. That's almost like Pittsburgh letting us in, the people that the narrative of this letting us
sorry for next week, though. Damn,
you already predicted but you know what happens when you do that, Debbie? It's gonna be a downer. Debbie Downer.
I'm gonna tell you Debbie, one thing.
Don't put the kibosh on your team talking trash too early. Because actually the Kansas City Chiefs have not been demolishing teams.
No,
there's been a formula for the Kansas City Chiefs. As a matter of fact, their play calling hasn't been working that well, and they had to rely on the improvisation of Patrick Mahomes. So we shall see, Debbie. You want to talk trash like Juju Smith before the game? I'm glad I highlighted your comment because next week we shall see, Debbie. I don't even know how she became how do you become a Kansas City Chief fan?
Maybe she's from there or something, bro. I will say this. One thing that you need in order to beat the Chiefs That's a strong rushing attack because the longer you can hold on to that football, the more you can keep Patty Mahomes off the football field, the more and the higher chance you give your team to win. So next week should be a fun game. Also, we should get some players back. What's up with Denzel Ward? Are we getting Denzel Ward back next week? Because they got a guy named Tyreek Hill. We're going to need somebody out there who can lock a receiver down, man. So what's going on with him?
Well, the situation with Denzel Ward, why he couldn't play today, is because they had a 4 p.m. deadline to declare players eligible yesterday they had to be able to say that they were able to play, and they weren't physically ready to play by 4 p.m. So since they couldn't say that these guys are ready by 4 p.m. on Saturday, that means they couldn't play in the game today. He will be in the game next week. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yes, they have Tyreek Hill. Yes, they have Cleveland Heights' own Travis Kelce.
High.
You know, we root for Cleveland. We've rooted for Cleveland, but now it's us against them. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, Browns, let's just enjoy this for a day. I don't even want to think about too much about the game plan for the Kansas City Chiefs because we just beat out of the Steelers. We beat the crap out of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I want to say that while I'm looking dead into the camera. Steeler fans everywhere. If you on this podcast right now, you got your ears beat bad by the Browns, TV. And you never thought it would happen. They were talking about, yes, we're going to have our starters and Ben Roethlisberger back, and they just going to whoop on us. No, these are not the same old Browns like Juju Schuster was saying. These are not nameless gray faces. These are the new and improved Browns of right now, and it's a new day, baby, and it feels so good. Put some comments up, man. My gosh, we did the thing. Oh my
big
gosh.
Time
Shout out to Corey.
Browns, man. Big time win, 48-37, never losing in the game. Never losing, never trailing. 28-0 in the first quarter. Crazy.
Missy is asking me what am I wearing to the Super Bowl. Listen, let me worry about what I'm wearing for the Kansas City game next week. Okay, you know I might have to go ahead. I keep my little Browns apparel on lock, but I'm gonna have to see what I can come up with. Okay, Misty love, and thank you for appreciating what I'm saying, my gear, because I try. Chandra, yes, old school ass rapper for the Steelers. Yes, I love it.
It might be a parade tomorrow. Sheesh.
Man, I can't wait to see what all of the naysayers on the media, all of the sports talk shows had to say about this, because we weren't favored to win this game.
No.
We actually sunk down in the it was a 3-point game, and then it went to a 6-point spread in Vegas because of the COVID coaching situation.
Right.
And then we came out and slaughtered them. Can you imagine the song that I'm about to do? Can you imagine that? That is going to be amazing. I got to pick just the right song because we need to be partying. We need to be partying because it was the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's party.
It's going to be a party all week. You already know that, man. We turned it up all week. Big time win for the Browns. The first playoff victory probably most of you who are watching have ever seen. I've never seen a playoff victory for these Cleveland Browns. So this is a historic night for me, and everybody in my age range has. I know, you've seen a little bit more football than I have, sir, but it's been a long time since you can say that you've seen the Browns reach this level of success. Even though we've had some talented teams since 2001, it just hasn't always worked out for us, especially in the end. But like you opened with, man, it's so poetic to beat the Steelers in this first playoff victory in such a long time, man. Just
in their house,
in Roethlisberger, in Pittsburgh. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait for next week.
We've had a horrible record against Ben Roethlisberger since he's been in the league, and it's just so good that now that he's on his way out to just kick him out. You know what I mean? You on your way out, Ben, we're gonna kick you on out of here, Big Ben. You're not just gonna leave gracefully. It's not happening. Get out of here. No playoffs for the Pittsburgh Steelers and all their bandwagon fans that are all over America. The ones that live here in Cleveland. To the born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio Steeler fan. How do you feel right now? Because your team sucks. They sucked. I just want to say that because they always say it to us. Pittsburgh sucks. You know what I'm saying? That hurts when you have to say that to them. They don't like to hear that. They just automatically feel entitled. They were such an entitled fan base. You know what I'm saying? And it's just to be able to just throw it back in their face. Like, take that, you random bandwagon Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I had Steelers fans hit me up from Richmond, Virginia, sir. You understand what I'm saying? They no reason for you to be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan other than you jumped on the bandwagon. And how does that bandwagon taste right now? It's nasty. It's nasty right now.
So they do have the game scheduled. 3:05 p.m. next Sunday, Cleveland Browns in Kansas City. We will be the early game next Sunday as they've given the old man Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady and New Orleans Saints Drew Brees 6:40 next Sunday. But the Browns and the Chiefs, 3:05 p.m. next Sunday, the opening line, Chiefs by 9.5. That's what they're saying.
Moving on. That's moving on. And Baker, and here's the other thing. Josh Allen, who was in Baker's quarterback class, got his first playoff win.
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson
yes, sir,
got his first playoff win. So I was really hoping and praying that Baker would also get his first playoff win. They all got their first playoff wins the same year. And now it's Baltimore will have to go to Buffalo. And we're going to Kansas City, and I like our chances.
I'm not mad at it either.
Kansas City is a big play or die team. They don't have a consistent running game. They are either they're gonna hit you with big plays, or they can lose. So if you and we're gonna have most of our people back next week. Now we'll check on the injuries. We'll check on the hamstring with Conklin. And we're going to get Batonio back because he was only out due to COVID.
Denzel Ward
will be back. Kevin Johnson will be back. We had Goodson back tonight. All of those things made a difference. You understand what I'm saying? We'll have our head coach back. So it didn't matter today whether we had a head coach or not. Steelers, you just got beat with a team that didn't have a head coach. How do you feel about that?
Right.
All of the jokes are coming out right now. Steelers, you understand what I'm saying? We had practice squad DBs out there, and you still lost the game. Okay, Steeler fans. Ooh, I love to shove it to them. Cleveland.
So before the last week of the season, where the Chiefs they won handedly against the Los Angeles Chargers, right? I'm looking at their scores of their schedule. It's about 6, maybe 5 or 6 games straight that were one-score games. Now, you alluded to how they haven't been blowing teams out this year. So to end the season, their last 5 out of 6 games were all one-score games. If the Browns can just stay on the field with the rushing attack, Kareem Hunt is going to be charged up for that game, playing the Chiefs in the playoffs, the team that cut them, albeit for a pretty good reason, a couple of years ago. But
that's not why you want to bring up Oster.
He's going to be charged up for that game. The game, I don't know. I'm with you, Haz. I like the Browns' chances. And we even said this on the show a couple weeks ago. Stephen A. Smith actually came on board with the Browns. This is weeks ago, saying that he believes that the Browns are a team that could upset a team like the Kansas City Chiefs because of the way that we are built up and the way that we attack our offense. So we'll see, man. We'll see. 3:05 p.m. next Sunday, of course. Mad Live. We'll be back for. Wait
a minute. I got to shout out Jesse Anderson Jr., who is from El Paso, Texas, watching the game. And it's snowing out in Texas. It snowed in Texas today.
Yeah, I've seen that. Kind of wild.
I don't know if it snowed in El Paso, but definitely in Dallas and northern Texas, they got snow. They were building snowmen, and we don't have any snow out here. So
right.
I just got to shout out anybody. Browns Nation all around the country because they've been awakened and they're alive and they're everywhere. And we appreciate you supporting the Browns from wherever you are in this country. It's our time right now. It is our time. So let's keep it going. Let's keep this momentum going. And
Sure.
I gotta get to work on the song, bro. I gotta come with something real hard against those Steelers. Oh, I love it. I love it. So go ahead, man. Let's get on out of here.
Yeah, wrap it up, big dog. Congratulations, sir. We've been doing this show for a long time. I'm glad that we can actually end with a playoff victory before we end the season of Mad Mad Sports, man. Mad Live, of course.
And I just like to shout out to everybody that checked in. Debbie, Penny, Tremaine, Jesse, who else? Yanni. You know what I'm saying?
Cole earlier checked in, big time.
Shout out to him, checked in, and he ain't come back. But you know, this is, Kobe. You know, he tried to bet me in that Philly game. I won 20 off him. Anyway, but for everybody that comes to Matt and Matt Live, we appreciate y'all so much. And thank you, and continue as we continue through this playoff journey. We will be right here with y'all. It's us. It's us against the world. And thank y'all for checking in and talking with us. So we're going to see y'all next week. I'm DJ Hazmat.
Yeah, and I'm Matty Wills. See y'all next week.
This has been Mad Live. We will holla. Browns victory, baby.
And AC and Christian as well. And Sam. Appreciate y'all.